Okay, so get this. We're going back in time for this deep dive. Back to 2011.
2011. Wow.
Mm.
Okay, what was happening back then?
2011, the iPhone 4S had just come out. Instagram, that was brand new. And a guy named Ollie James Hales, total self-proclaimed computer geek, he was starting his side hustle journey.
Interesting. I feel like that's right around when the whole side hustle movement was really taking off.
Exactly, and that's what's so cool about this deep dive. We're going through excerpts from Ollie's blog, My Online Marketing Journey. He blogged for like almost a decade. It's like a time capsule of like the good, the bad, and the just plain ugly of building an online business.
I love that. There's something so authentic about those early days of blogging. People weren't afraid to share their struggles.
Totally. And Ollie, he holds nothing back. He's like sharing his wins, yeah, but also those moments where you're like, what was I thinking? And those are the moments we learn from the most, right?
Absolutely. Failure is often a much better teacher than success. So what kind of online ventures was Ollie exploring back in 2011?
Okay, so picture this. It's 2011. Ollie's working in IT. He's got a young daughter, family life, the whole 9 yards. And he wants more. He craves that financial freedom.
That's a familiar story for a lot of people, I think. That desire to be in control of your own destiny.
Totally. And Ollie's journey, it really highlights two big ones: affiliate marketing and creating your own products.
Smart combination. Did he jump between the two, or was it one and then the other?
So he starts with affiliate marketing, specifically in the mobile space. This is 2011. Remember, mobile is exploding.
Right. Everyone and their grandma was getting a smartphone back then.
Exactly. And I think what's really interesting is he uses his affiliate marketing success to like fuel his later ventures. He bootstrapped his way into a position to take on more risk.
That's a smart approach. So what were his early days of affiliate marketing like? What was he promoting?
Okay, so early blog posts, you see him like really trying to crack the code, testing different traffic sources, figuring out what worked, what didn't, like navigating a maze in the wild west of the early internet.
Sounds about right. The online world was a very different place back then. What were some of the key things he was learning during those early days?
In his March 2013 update, he stumbles across this secret traffic source, like clicks for less than half a cent. Even back then, that was unheard of.
Wow, talk about finding a gold mine. That's incredibly cheap traffic, even by today's standards.
Right. But even with those traffic costs, you got to find the right offer to promote.
Absolutely. Affiliate marketing is all about connecting the right product with the right audience. So what was Ollie promoting?
He was promoting mobile apps, specifically like celebrity-themed wallpaper apps. Remember those?
Oh, I remember. Everyone had them. How did he make money from those?
Push notifications.
Yes. Those were everywhere back then.
And Ollie, he was one of the first to recognize their money-making potential.
Interesting. So he was capitalizing on a trend that to some might have seemed annoying, but he saw the potential in. It's a good reminder that sometimes the most lucrative opportunities are the ones that might seem a little unconventional.
Totally. He even shares his earnings over $130 from almost 15,000 app installs. Yeah. Not bad for a side hustle, right?
Not bad at all. It sounds like he was off to a great start, but was it all smooth sailing from there?
Oh, if only. The online world, it's fickle. Just as he's riding high, June 2013 hits, and his mobile traffic, it tanks.
Oh no. What happened? Did those secret traffic sources dry up?
Exactly. He even calls them out like golden goose traffic, gone overnight. He learns the hard way about putting all your eggs in one basket.
That's such a valuable lesson, though. Diversification is key, especially in the online world where things can change so quickly.
He starts digging deep into his analytics. In his blog, he shows these detailed breakdowns of like traffic by country, all from his mobile ad network.
Smart move. Understanding where your audience is coming from is crucial for any kind of online marketing.
And this is where things take an interesting turn. Remember how he was making bank from those mobile apps? June 2013, he starts hinting at something new, selling his own products on Amazon. It's almost like he could see where things were heading, like maybe relying solely on these other platforms. It's not the most stable long-term plan.
Right. Building your own brand, your own products, that gives you a level of control you just don't have with affiliate marketing.
Exactly. And remember, he'd saved up a bunch of capital from those mobile app campaigns.
Smart. So he's not starting from scratch. He's using those early wins to fund this new venture.
And he doesn't just jump in head first. In his April 2013 update, he talks about spending, like, weeks researching products.
Was he looking for anything specific or just kind of browsing around?
He had criteria. He wanted products with a proven track record of sales on Amazon, decent profit margins, that kind of thing.
So he's applying that data-driven mindset from affiliate marketing to this new product idea.
Totally. He mentions like aiming for products with a bestseller ranking of 3,000 or below on Amazon.
Which, for anyone who's not familiar with Amazon's ecosystem, that's a strong indicator that there's already demand for that type of product.
Exactly. He also mentions sourcing products from China.
Which, back then, that felt like, I don't know, a whole other world.
Right. But Ollie breaks it down step by step in his blog posts from like April and May 2013, researching manufacturers on Alibaba, ordering his first sample.
Did he just pick the first manufacturer he found, or?
Oh no, he stresses the importance of comparing suppliers, negotiating prices, minimum order quantities, even like the nitty-gritty of shipping terms.
It's those little details that can make or break your profit margin, especially when you're sourcing internationally.
Totally. And he's all about quality control. He actually pays extra for air shipping on his first sample, like $23, just to get a faster look at the product.
That's a smart move. Sometimes you have to be willing to invest a little extra to mitigate risk, especially in those early stages.
So after all that prep, May 2013, it arrives. His first product shipment from China.
Okay, I can just imagine boxes piled to the ceiling.
He actually shares pictures in his blog post. Yeah, like multiple oversized boxes filling up his entire garage.
I bet his wife was thrilled.
He does mention that he and his wife spent like weeks checking each and every product themselves, like quality control, repackaging, the whole 9 yards.
That's dedication. It's a good reminder that building a business often involves a lot of, well, not so glamorous work.
Totally. And it pays off. July 2013, Ollie's first product. It's live on Amazon. He even shares screenshots. He's making sales within the first 2 weeks.
What was he selling, by the way? We haven't even touched on that.
He keeps it pretty vague, actually. Doesn't want to give away all his secrets, I guess. But he does break down his profit per sale.
Always important to know your numbers.
He was making a decent profit even after Amazon fees. But here's the thing, he doesn't stop there. He's already thinking about like how to scale this thing.
So he's got the product, he's making sales. What's next?
He talks a lot about optimizing his product listing, figuring out Amazon's search algorithm, like really diving deep into the strategy behind it all. It's like he knew launching the product was just the beginning, right? The real work starts after you hit that publish button.
Absolutely. Anyone can list a product online. It's those who understand the marketing and optimization side of things who truly thrive.
Exactly. And this is where I think that $3,500 course he invested in, the Amazing Selling Machine, that's where it really starts to pay off.
Right. He mentioned that earlier in his blog. What was it about that course that made such a difference for him?
So in his April 2013 update, he starts going deep on the course content. And it's clear he's not just like passively watching videos.
More like taking notes, putting things into practice in real time, I imagine.
Exactly. He and his wife, remember, she's his partner in crime, throughout this whole thing, they're working through the modules together, using that course framework to refine like everything, their product selection process, how they analyze competitors, you name it.
That's such a key point. Having that structured guidance, that outside perspective, it can be a game changer. Sometimes you just need someone to show you what you don't know you don't know.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's not even just the tactics, it's the mindset shift too. Like in one of his later blog posts, this one's from January 2019, he talks about wanting to teach someone else how to make at least $1,000 in profit online each month.
Wow, so he's gone from wanting to build his own business to wanting to help others do the same.
It's like he's reached this point where it's not just about him anymore, you know. He wants to share that knowledge, pay it forward. And you see that throughout his blog, he's always dropping these little nuggets of wisdom, sharing his mistakes so others can avoid them. He even mentions wanting to offer like more personalized mentorship.
That's amazing. It's one thing to achieve success yourself, but to then turn around and empower others to do the same, that's a whole other level of awesome.
Right. It really speaks to his character. So as we kind of wrap up this deep dive into Ollie's world, I think the biggest takeaway is this. Building a successful online business, it's not about magic formulas or get-rich-quick schemes.
It's about hard work, perseverance, constantly learning and adapting.
Exactly. It's about being willing to like dive in head first, make mistakes, and learn from them, just like Ollie did.
And it's about having a clear vision, a plan, and the discipline to see it through, even when things get tough.
And I think never underestimating the power of community and support. Ollie had his wife in his corner, but he also tapped into online communities, courses, mentorships. You don't have to do it alone.
So true. Surround yourself with the right people, never stop learning, and remember, your own unique path to online success is out there waiting for you.